play for a Mountain West championship tomorrow?
Well, I hope it helps. We had a real experienced kind of game up at Wyoming for the league championship, the regular season, and kind of found out a little bit about ourselves, and I thought we played really tough. And so hopefully tomorrow we can go into that game with some confidence, and we know we're got a really formidable opponent that's a little bit longer than us, might be a little quicker than us. So hopefully we'll be ready to play.
Looks like they've got two girls that are fairly tall inside. What kind of challenge does that present for Shea, since she's not actually a natural post player at this point, even though she's very good?
We're going to try to do some different things defensively, and we're probably going to front a little bit. We haven't fronted much all year. It's just try to. They score so many. We call them 0-footers, and they score so many points right around there at the 0-foot mark. And so we're going to try to take that away as best we can, and hopefully make them take shots other places on the floor.
On paper, you say 2 versus 7 seed or whatever, but I mean, what do you see about them where they're playing with some confidence and some momentum right now?
Nevada?
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that get through UNLV on their accord and that sort of thing. And I think Amanda's done a wonderful job coaching that team. They're believers, and now I know it's their 4th game tomorrow, but I think they'll come out with adrenaline and get after it. So we have really got to be able to play well at the beginning of the game, I think, because they're playing with so much confidence. And they go to the free throw line. They have the whole package. They have low post game. They have perimeter shooters, and they have kids that can go to the free throw line.
You look at where you were in early January. I think you lost a couple in a row, and maybe the start to the season wasn't quite where you guys thought it would be. What kind of changed for you guys? How'd you get to this point where you've won 14 out of 16 and I think 9 in a row, and here you are back in the title game?
I think we've gotten tougher. We were 5-5 at one point, and 4 or 5 losses. We'd had double-digit leads in the second half, and I thought through the course of maybe maturity and everyone getting a little older, we just have one senior that plays. We've been able to win a couple hump games down the stretch, and that's given us some confidence, and so we've kind of rode that wave into this.
How do you feel like this is where you wanted to be in this position tomorrow at noon and have a chance? How do you just to be here again? With through everything you went through for the 3rd time in 4 years. What's this mean to you guys?
I hope it means our program has arrived, and we want to be what some of the other sports at Boise State are, and that's the bar. Gymnastics is the bar, football is the bar, and we want to be the bar. In our conference, Colorado State has been that bar, and so hopefully, if we can get through that tomorrow, then maybe we can get that kind of respect. We'll see.
Do you think there might be, in some ways, experience could play in your corner this season? Talking with the Reno Gazette, I understand that Nevada's only been in a title game. This will be the 2nd time in 31 years. Their coach is a first-year coach for that program. How much do you think maybe your guys' experience in those title games could help?
I sure hope so. She's been in a lot of them. She's won 3 championships going into this one. She won 2 state titles. She's our senior, our captain, our leader. So hopefully we can follow her into this and meet them at half court tomorrow and see what happens.
Is it crazy? Is it crazy the career that Shea's put together? I mean, and she's the only senior. She's playing in this game for the 3rd time in 4 years. In terms of winning, I mean, I don't know if anybody's done it better in Boise State history than maybe her at this level, too.
Yeah, I was always a fan of Pete Maravich, but you went Pete Maravich or Bill Russell if you're a coach, and she's Bill Russell. She's he won all those championships, and maybe didn't have the stats that other players do, but I'm dating her by the way. Shea wins, and hopefully she got one more in her.
You guys split with them in the regular season. Biggest takeaway from those 2 games?
We did not perform well down the stretch of the game at our place, and then down there I thought we really persevered and we executed down the stretch. And so I know it's going to be a really close game, and hopefully we'll be able to execute down the stretch of the game and see what happens.
How have you noticed maybe I feel like maybe a couple years ago when you got here for the first time to this championship game, it was almost a victory just making it to the championship game. How is the mood different now to where there's still unfinished business? There's one more to go tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good question, because I remember 3 years ago when we did that, after we won the semifinal, Deanna Weaver and everyone jumping up and down and like, we're in the finals, our program is right there. And then last night it was more business-like, okay, we got another one to go. So hopefully we'll take that experience and apply it to tomorrow's game.